Hey, Backlog Kids, and today we're going to take a look at yet another premium Bandai entry from the Gundam universe. Introducing the HGUC 1144th scale Phantom Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Crossbone Ghost manga, piloted by Bo. Or is it Bo? Yeah, I know, P Bandai bad. But this one's another obscure mobile suit that is supposedly acceptable as premium. But then again, with the recent announcements, yeah. Anyway, another one of the weird fantastical suits in this Crossbone series, where there's literally mobile suits that transform into a giant hand. You know what, maybe I should get one of those. So let's see what this lean, mean, spooky machine's got to offer. So here it is, straight out of the box, and this is a very green boy. This color scheme is really unique for a Gundam, with its mostly lime greenish body with white and red accent colors. It's giving me grasshopper vibes with its slender limbs, pattern accent details, and those chitinous looking armor pieces. Proportions of the kit is great, with its modern mecha proportions. Design-wise, the kit stays true to the original manga design, having minimal surface details but also giving it a sleek design. And of course, like any Crossbone Gundam variant, the sculpt of the skull is fantastic, ready to take in that panel wash. In terms of color separation, this kit is almost perfect despite having this fairly large sticker sheet. The stickers taking up most of the space in the sheet are for the back skirts, which are barely seen, so the sticker placement isn't bad at all. The rest will be for your usual eye sensors. The other set of eyes for the forced heat dissipation mode, as seen in other Crossbones, which we'll take a look at later. A pair for the back sensors for both head variants. A pair of stickers for the cheek armors of both open and closed variants. And one for the mouth in the forced heat dissipation head. Seam lines are not gonna be visible at all, and I almost forgot one really cool aspect of the build, and it's that it has undergated parts. It wouldn't be that far-fetched if they release a shiny, silver-coated Ghost Gundam in the future. For the accessories, let's split them up to a couple of sections starting with its basic loadout. Spooky Gundam's primary weapon of choice would be the Butterfly Buster B, which if you guys notice, is also the Gundam Crossbone X-Zero's primary weapon. If you watched our previous video about said mobile suit, you'll find that I'm a fan of the design of this weapon. Also, it's a butterfly knife, sword, that comes with this awesome beam effect part. Not gonna be the last effect part you'll see today, I can definitely guarantee that. Next up are these cool looking daggers called the Flame Swords, that can be attached to the hands, but you'll need a part of the side skirts to give it a knuckle guard. These daggers are meant to be sheathed in the side skirts, but Bandai went with the parts forming route instead, like other parts that we'll get to later. The design is very unique and not something you'd ordinarily see in UC. But then again, we're in Crossbone. So why is it called the Flame Sword, you may ask? Well, it's no ordinary heat dagger, alright? What's even cooler is that it has alternate effect parts, which are these dynamic ones, forming an arc. Man, effect parts for this kit are really reaching Robot Damashi levels. Speaking of Robot Damashi parts, this kit also comes with these awesome looking dynamic hands, which are gonna be great for those dynamic looking poses. You could really feel the extra oomph these hands bring to your poses. Also, first time I've encountered open hands shaped this way. Pretty nice. Next up are these powerful looking beam effect parts that make up the Phantom Gundam's signature. And yes, they are a bit excessive. But then again, that's the whole appeal of this mobile suit's gimmick. And it's to look so freaking cool. The kit does come with an open hatch face where you can stick the effect part helm on. Gotta say, I didn't know that the open hatch extended to the side of the helmets before building this little guy. What's also cool is that some parts of the armor of the kit comes with alternate pieces that can be slotted with the effect parts, which are the shoulders, the helmet, the front skirts, and the chest plates. can totally feel the burst of power from this mobile suit, especially combined with the open hatch face and the awesome alternate hands. Eat your heart out, Broly. Wish Bandai would just include the effect points for every suit that has these awesome power-up modes, like the Wings of Light or the Moonlight Butterfly, and not just, sell them separately as premium. But I digress. Finally, let's take a look at this kit's Mirage Wazo form, which is just fancy French for its bird mode. And yes, it's time to Partsform. Here it is in all its glorious birdie form. It's interesting, alright. Looks more of a bug than a bird if I'm being honest, but definitely not this mobile suit's coolest feature. But this bird mode can be slotted with the effect parts that we just saw earlier, and we got something more confusing. Well, look at the bright side. It has a removable tab on the backpack, so you can slot it in an action base while it's in its bird mode. Well, at least the accessories are really awesome. Anyway, let's move on. Articulation time, starting with the head on a double ball joint, so we can look up and down like so. 360 no problem. Ball joint and torso with just a bit of crunch and side to side. Shoulders move forward and are on a ball joint. Arms go out like so. Biceps swivel. Double jointed elbow with a bit of hindrance from the pauldrons. Ball jointed hands. Waist is on a ball joint and can 360 no problem. Wings can actually do lateral movement and some tilting. Front skirts can move up and down and can be separated. Side skirts tilt and can swing. Tilting leg joint. Jean-Claude Van Damme no sweat. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knees with decent fold. Ankle tilts. Ball jointed ankle armor and feet. And finally, an awesome toe bend. Posability is definitely S tier for this kit, and not to mention, this guy feels solid and compact. Definitely blurring the line between model kit and action figure. Size comparison time, starting off with your average Gundam. Unsurprisingly, the Phantom Gundam is going to land at the smaller spectrum of the mobile suits, like all the other suits in the Crossbone series. Which, if you put them side by side, yeah, almost the same head height discounting the various spiky head dressings. Also, these guys share some of the inner frame parts, so it's quite expected for them to be around the same size. Shelf presence is definitely not gonna be a problem for this guy, especially if it's in full-on Phantom Lights mode, as it will definitely steal the spotlight with all those effect parts, plus its very unique color scheme. So overall, the HGUC Phantom Gundam is definitely one of the must-have model kit if you're a Gunpla collector. The design is faithful to the manga, but is also updated with modern mecha proportions. Effect parts that look like they came out of a robot Damashi figure, awesome possibility and a very solid and compact feel which makes handling this kit a delight. This kit definitely feels like a robot Damashi light. Only downside to it is, it's P Bandai, and has a bit hefty price tag which is $27.50. Design-wise, it's definitely gonna be up to your taste as it does have a very distinct look to other mechas. But if you ask me, this is definitely a must-get, provided you're not paying twice the price. So that's it for the review. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, and if you didn't, give it a down. and let us know why in the comment sections. Consider subscribing if you like what we do, and don't forget to ring the bell so you won't miss a video. If you really enjoyed our video and wanted to support our channel's growth, come join our Patreon and help fuel Backlog Kids editor with the will to edit. Join us again next time for another Backlog Kids review. Oh, you're still here. Thanks for being a champ and staying all the way till the end. If you like this video, why don't you check out what kit you can lure your friends to join the hobby? Over here. Get 'em, boys.